All right, man. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Control with your host, Keon TCG. That's the creative genius if you ain't know what that mean. And man, today I got the hardest nail tech in the city, man. That's Diosa, the designer nail tech, man. Let them know.
Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, we in here. Columbus.
Let them know about
Yeah,
you a
but
little
listen,
bit.
I just,
Oh, I'm tripping. I got the music in the back.
yeah, shouldn't you turn that off?
Yeah, we gotta run it back. You gotta come crazy.
How do you want me to come?
That's it.
Mm. Your girl real humble. I say your girl real humble. All right, don't yell, not too much.
All right, man. Let's see. Damn, that was a good intro.
I mean, can you still use it? Maybe?
No, I don't want to cut it.
Yeah.
Gotta let it flow. All right, right here. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Control with your host, Keon TCG. That's the creative genius if you ain't know what that mean. And today, I got the hardest nail tech in the city. And I stand on that because I be scrolling through Instagram and I be seeing girls that do it. And every time I see they work, I'm just like, it's not that stuff. So I got Des Diosa, the designer nail tech, man, the celebrity nail tech, if you ask me. But let them know a little bit.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's Destiosa here. You know, I don't think I'm gonna be humble, but I don't think I'm the hardest nail tech. But
You don't
know
think you're the
what?
hardest?
I think I'm pretty good.
I think you're the hardest. From what I've seen,
Thank
I
you.
guess I'm not in that space,
Yeah,
so
so
I don't see
you
it
don't
all.
really understand.
Yeah.
You know, but I definitely
But I would say, like, you got, like, a unique style. Like,
thank you.
there is a difference, though.
Yeah,
You can tell that.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I feel like it's really in the freestyles. People love coming to get my freestyles because they know they can just tell me what they want and I'm gonna put it on there and it's gonna look good.
Okay.
Very
And if
true.
y'all ain't know, feel me?
Yeah.
So you get me right, too.
Okay.
But, yeah, today I'm about to scrape her up and connect for and just, feel me, we going to get to know her a little bit, just conversate. So I did want to ask you, though, hold on. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
But I do want to ask you, like, how did you get started?
It didn't stop. Is something supposed to be at the bottom?
Oh, did I put it on wrong?
Oh,
Wait, let me see.
look. Is something
Why ain't
missing
stop?
out of it? Oh,
Damn.
it gotta be.
Hold on.
What could it be? Extra pieces? No.
I ain't played this in so long.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I ain't played no board game in a long time.
I threw it away.
Wow. See?
We're going to keep it rolling, though. We're going to keep it rolling on that.
That's cool.
But nah, while I do this, just let them know, like, how you get started doing nails and stuff.
So it was really just one day, you know, I was getting my nails done in the shops and whatnot. And I told myself I could do it myself. I'm a very creative person and I went to like a arts high school. So I knew I wanted to draw things. I just didn't know what type of canvas I wanted it to be on. So I ended up, you know, starting to do nails. And I feel like right now it's going crazy with the nail art. The nail art is definitely taking a turn. But I've been doing it for like 5 years.
So one day you was just getting your shit done and you was just like, I could do this myself.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, you see the stuff on social media, you know, and it's just like, I should try that. But I just really wanted to do my own nails, not even gonna lie.
Have you always been, like, real artistic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always been like a drawer. I'm that type of person. Like I like art, period. Tattoos. I have lots of tattoos. I like, you know, artistic
All right,
things.
go ahead.
All right.
So, you from Columbus?
I am. I was born here, but then I moved to California when I was 5. I stayed out there for like 10 years.
What was that like?
It was amazing. It was
Yeah?
great. Like, it was the best experience, especially as a kid.
Better than
But
Columbus?
Very much so.
Yeah.
It was very much better than Columbus because it was really in the weather. Everybody always says, like, people in warmer climates definitely like are happier.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
I hear like I be hearing like mixed opinions about Cali. Like some
Yeah.
people fuck with it, some people say it's fake. And what
Yeah.
would you say?
I mean, I was a kid, so I feel like I didn't get the full experience. I feel like if I was to go there now as an adult, I'd probably have a different experience. But growing up as a child, just being in, school, it was good.
You went to what grade? You went to elementary out there?
Yeah, I went to elementary and middle school out
Okay.
there. So I feel like, I don't know, middle school felt like a movie.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Like
yeah.
like some High School Musical shit.
Yeah, that's what it's lucky. Given like the setup, like because
crazy.
like part of the lunchroom would be outside. They had an
Yeah.
inside one too, but it was like, and then like maybe on Fridays or something they had the speaker outside and they'd be playing music, and I was just like, this is just
Damn.
lit. Like it
That's
was
crazy.
lit. It was lit to be a kid, and like the classrooms we didn't have to. It wasn't in a building. It was like outside. Like it was like
Like a campus?
yeah,
Damn.
like a campus for
Yeah,
real.
that's
So,
different.
you walk out the classroom, you walking outside. So the weather nice, you going outside. It's cool.
Okay. Damn, so do you, because a lot of people, they don't really, I'm about to scrape you, man. You don't even know.
I don't even know.
A
for
lot of
real.
people-
You know how long it's been since I
Oh,
played
God, I
this?
ain't played forever.
Yeah,
but a lot of
disrespectful.
people, like, they don't really fuck with Columbus. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people from Columbus don't fuck with Columbus.
That's the truth.
What's your thoughts on it?
I feel like personally, I changed my opinion on that. I can't say I hate Columbus because my family's here. A lot of my family is here, and I started my business here. So I
Yeah.
definitely have met a good group of people, which
Yeah.
I appreciated. But I can't say that I hate Columbus. I do hate like some things about it, and really the weather. I really don't like the weather.
Yeah, that's the thing, because a lot of people, they say like the people is like they fake or they not supportive.
Yeah.
But I think it's just really who you surround yourself around.
Most
That's gonna make
definitely.
it what it is. And I'll be saying this like, it's hard to say like, cause if you from a city, that's what made you, like that's what your experiences and your environment, that's what shaped who you are.
Exactly.
So if for you to say that you hate the city, it's kind of like you saying you hate yourself in a way.
Yeah, like come on, like that's where you grew up. You know, you
Yeah.
learned a lot of things from there. Like, yes, it's certain things that can make you hate the city, but I don't know.
I love it. I feel like it's the perfect medium. Like it's not too busy, it's not too slow.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
It definitely is a middle, but I learned that just from living in a different city.
Right.
I'm always open to moving out
Right.
of state.
Yeah.
Always. I
See,
can
me,
adapt.
I ain't been to many places. I
Yeah.
have like traveled though, so I got to see other things. But as far as living, I never like really experienced something different.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get the fuck up out of here. But
Yeah.
I'm always gonna come back. Like I'm
No,
always
for
gonna have
real.
something here. type
That's how I feel too. I feel like for some reason I'm always, well, I know what the reason is. My family here, so you know, and I feel like I've built a great business for myself here.
Okay, so we was talking the other day, and you said you about to get up through.
Yeah, I plan on moving out of state. I really do, and people salty at me for.
Yeah, I was about to say, how
talking
your
about it.
clients feel about that?
They not fucking with it.
Yeah.
They not. They don't want me to leave.
Yeah.
And I get it because like, once people get comfortable, like for women.
And you the hardest nail tech in the city.
Okay,
you
period.
know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to lose me. And that's what they always say. They be like, you get so good and then y'all just move out of state and just leave us. And I'll be like, it's a reason why, because there's a lot more money to be made. There's a
Yeah.
lot more of the world to see.
Right.
And I've always been told ever since I was a kid, like, you don't have to be stuck in one place.
Right. You ever heard like they be saying basically like, when you move out your city, it kind of help you grow in a way.
It does. I think so. I was grateful to have it young. I feel like now it would be even better because you just see different things. You see how different types
and you
of people
like
move.
you gotta support yourself now.
Exactly. And especially when it's just you and you doing your business and whatnot, it works out like that.
So you do what you do full time, right?
I do.
So what was you doing before that, and kind of what was that process like getting there?
Yeah, like in between. So pretty much I was working at a lot of like, just call centers. Call centers was my main thing, but I did forklift jobs
You
and
did the
everything.
forklift?
Yeah, they they used to be amazed because I still have my nails. They just wasn't as
Yeah.
extravagant, but yeah, they just used to look at me like this is the only female in our department, and she's driving this forklift.
Yeah.
But it was in between call centers or forklift jobs. That was the most money that I could get from a regular job.
Yeah.
So it was just one day where I was really, really done with just working for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I've always known that I didn't want to, work for somebody else for the rest of my life and retire with another company and all this extra. But yeah, it was just one day I ended up really finding a good school that fit my vibe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went there. It had a black teacher and everything. I loved it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, I did peep, like, 'cause I used to work at this Target warehouse, and they was paying me, like, I think 21 at the time. I'm like, this is the most I ever made.
Yeah.
And then you realize, like, this still ain't enough. Like,
It's not.
this ain't nothing.
It never really is, and I just feel like there's so much more that we can get from
Yeah.
building your
Your own shit
self.
and setting your
Yeah.
own prices, your
Every
own
time.
schedule. But
Yes.
it's like, it kind of take, like, some discipline and some consistency. I
It
wanted
definitely
to,
does.
how was nail school? What is that?
It's so it is nail school, but it's like manicurist. That's
Yeah.
what it's technically called. But I went to a cosmetology school. I didn't do the cosmetology program because
Okay.
that's like everything hair and nails and skin. But yeah, I just did the nail program. It was 7 weeks. So it was very easy. I started in the fall. I was done before the new year started, and I had passed my state boards and everything. So by 2020, I was working in a shop.
So
I worked
you licensed, you professional.
yeah.
Is it like, because some people just do it. Is there a difference, or like, do you really need to get licensed?
I would say yes, because when you are going to places to pay booth rent or whatever they do, look for your license. I do also have like an independent contractor's license too. So it's like certain things you have to have. And if you're not licensed or anything, then you can get in trouble
Okay.
for all that. Yeah.
Damn. So what's like when you was first getting on your own? What was like some struggle you went through, or what was the hardest part?
It
you would
was
say?
probably just really, I was always consistent, but it was really just like remembering that it's a process,
Yeah.
and I have to take my time. I used to get like real nervous, especially when I had new clients. I'd be scared. I don't know how to, talk to these people, or I feel like I'm not doing good enough, or I'm not moving fast enough. And I had to realize like I just have to move on my time, but as it gets better, I'm just gonna move faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Something I have noticed about you though is like, is it your turn or is it my turn?
I think it's your turn.
Nah, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. Because I think I'm losing. I don't even know what's going on.
That's how you get her. You gotta get them talking.
That's
Get her-
crazy. Wow. That's cool.
But
That's cool.
damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I forgot. But no, I did. There was so I got these words, and I want to get your like, how you think about each of these words, or your definition of these words, right?
Okay.
If I can find it. Damn. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. So the first word, what's your definition of a creative? Dang, I gave you a chance and you still blew it.
How?
Cause it was right there
Man.
set up. But nah. So
Whatever.
what's your definition of a creative?
A creative?
Yeah. Or just the word creative.
Okay. My definition of that would be somebody who is passionate and can put it all they thoughts into something. Especially when it's something that you love. The passion shows.
Okay.
So being creative, it just you have your own mindset and what you could.
I agree with that. My definition, just to like, I agree with what you said too though, but just to simplify it, being able to take an idea and bring it to life. So like you being able to like, damn, I don't want to work for for nobody. I want to do nails. Like I can do this. That was an idea, then you brought it to life. So that make you a creative. And I do think like everybody is a creative, but like a lot of people don't really embrace it.
Yes.
So like if you woke up and chose an outfit, for me, or like that's kind of a bad example. Just like whatever your lifestyle is or what you do on a daily, you created that.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that.
Most
word.
definitely. I definitely hear that because I feel like most recently I have found this newfound self-awareness. And I literally create what I want every day. I tell myself what I'm going to do, you know, or just, you know, I make sure that I wake up happy if I am waking up in a different type of mood. You know, I have to create the good energy.
I like you said.
Whatnot.
You said you found a new self-awareness.
Yes.
You want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So like for the past 2 years, it's just kind of like, you know, going through like a healing process and like I said, self-awareness.
Yeah.
You know, being alone and not focusing on other people or how other people feel about you. It just makes you realize certain things about yourself.
Right. Okay. I got like this. I kind of got this theory, and it's like so. Certain circumstances and things that happen in life, they kind of take us away from ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
And it's so much to the point where you kind of forget who you are.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of part of life, like losing yourself and finding yourself again. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that's kind of a normal thing. But like, I think what it does, it helps you get more grounded in who you really are.
I definitely hear that. I feel that for sure. Because I feel like that's what's been going on.
So like, when you do find yourself again, you like, oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Because I
feel like it came recently too. Like my eyes just opened. It's a whole realization.
Because I feel like for me, like the process of like going through like schooling, kind of, especially when you little, because when you little, you just don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
And then life just kind of hits you at what, like, damn, this shit kind of, what's going on?
Like, hold on, I actually got to figure this out.
Right.
Like,
then,
that's crazy.
You become aware of like other people's like opinions and thoughts, and so it kind of shock you, like, damn, do I have to be a certain way? Like, but then like after you go through that, you kind of, I don't know, depending on the person, 'cause I feel like everybody like they kind of move at their own pace.
Yeah, they do.
But like, I don't know, you gotta find yourself. You gotta come back to yourself, man. That's all I'm saying.
Always.
But but the next word is success. What's your definition?
My definition of success would probably be like, how do I describe that? Having everything that you want in life. Whatever you feel like you want and you feel like that's what's best for you, then that's somebody being successful. Like me accomplishing, you know, doing nail school and finishing that. Or even like moving into my own loft space and stuff like that. You know, that's a success to me.
Right. So for me, I think success is kind of, it's really whatever you want it to be. But I think like if I had to really pick a definition for myself, it just always like I don't even know how to word it. Just being, I don't want to say the best version of you. I feel like it's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
But like always, I don't know, just being the most authentic you. You know what I'm saying?
Most
like that's what's success.
Yeah.
And like you can do that at any moment, like at any time. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you are operating in yourself and you have that kind of self-awareness of who you are, I think that's success.
Most definitely.
Like people think you gotta do something or become something to be successful, but I think you pretty much already successful. You living, you alive.
You know?
You
got a roof under your head, over your head, and all that.
So you win in the game. You already won. Like you here.
A lot of people don't have that.
Right. I think you're still successful. So the next word failure. What's your definition of failure?
I feel like that can be more of when you disappoint yourself. I feel like that'd be my personal opinion. Like focusing on too much of other people's opinions that that's not needed.
I feel that.
Like you said, everybody is successful in their own different ways, and it's small things that people forget. But every time a failure happens, people just think about that too much. I don't think about that much.
I think if you look at it as a failure, then it's a failure.
Yeah, you don't have to look at it that way.
You don't gotta look at it as a failure.
Yeah.
Like, it really is no failure unless you see it as a failure.
Right.
So that's how I feel about that.
Right.
Next word, intelligence or smarts.
I feel like it's definitely based off of your own knowledge and what you want to learn. Everybody doesn't have to go to school to feel like they're smart or to have some certain type of knowledge. Like, I started a business with no
Right,
knowledge.
with nothing.
I'm going with the flow. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I love it so much that I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, like my goal for this year was to really make my business legit and do everything that I can to build it because, it's one main goal for me. But to get there, you got to do small steps.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think intelligence is really just your ability to get what you want. Like, kids, they smart. They smart as hell for real. Like, and they don't even know words, and they smart as hell. Like, really just, like, for a kid to know, like, if I cry, they gonna give me the bottle. That's what I want, and that's how I'm gonna get it. So, like, that's intelligence to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, like you say, you don't even gotta go to school. You really don't, because like you said, you really don't be knowing, but you still can figure shit out. Like, a lot of the things that I accomplished, the shit that anybody accomplished, they didn't know at first.
Yeah.
Like, even the richest motherfuckers, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, like, at first they started with no knowledge. So that show you, like, it's not as hard as you think. You just gotta be willing to go through that.
Exactly. Most people aren't willing to put in the work for it.
Right. Yeah, the shit be, what I know, it's like, it's steps to shit. Like, first I gotta do this, or first I gotta learn this, and then do this, and then do this. But people, they'll do the first step, the second step, but then the third step, they're like,
they lose it. Like, damn, like, it's getting too difficult.
Right.
Why would you stop now?
Right.
Why would you do that?
Oh God. So now, the next word, friends.
What's my definition of friends?
Yeah.
Those people who really check up on you, or they show that they care in the smallest ways.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I don't have a lot of friends. Yeah, I have a lot of associates or whatever, but becoming a nail tech, I realized that people really do love me, and it's good because actually recently I went through something kind of traumatizing, and it was crazy how many people actually checked up on me. Like it was like every week. It was, a whole bunch of different people. But I realized that my clients really are my friends, and I am their friend too. Like, they be consulting in me. I'm their therapist.
Yeah, they therapist.
Yeah. They be telling me all the business, but you know what? I'm a non-biased person. I don't care what you got going on. If I can give you some type of advice, I will.
Okay. Damn. You be feeling like a therapist?
Listen, it's there. I definitely need to be licensed.
Cause shit like that, like beauty and shit, like, that's kind of just that whole process of going from this to this. That's like it's like therapy in a way.
It is.
So like it makes sense for them to be at the same time pouring their hearts out to you and shit.
Yeah.
But friends, I really don't got no definition for friends. I really don't. I don't know.
How do you not know?
I don't know. I think friends, because I don't got too many friends either. Yeah. But like, it depends. Like,
how many friends do you have if you can count?
I got 3 main friends, and the ones I do the podcast with, like them my niggas. But them is like, I don't know. I think I would consider everybody as a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until like a motherfucker show you a reason why they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But like my niggas, them is like them down there my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
them
like
is your people.
I feel like that's like I feel like it's levels to it.
Yeah.
But like, cause I think everybody deserve respect until they show you why they shouldn't. So like the same way I would treat a friend, I would treat a stranger that same way.
Yeah,
You know
most
what I'm saying?
definitely.
So
It's always gonna be nice.
yeah, but as far as like letting them in, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't let you in on the inside.
Yeah, that's
But-
something else.
But love, and this is the last word I got. What's your definition?
Love, I feel like is, how do I describe that? I don't know. When I hear the word love, I think of my family instantly because those are the people who love me unconditionally.
Yeah.
No matter like what situation I'm in, I can be at my lowest and they still will try to do anything to make me feel loved. Like my mom, I'm very, very close to her. I'm close to both my parents, but it's just like certain things that, you know, they do that they can feel your energy. Those people that love you and genuinely care about you, they can feel your energy, especially when it's off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. Love definition. I think love is like, I don't know. It might sound crazy, but like life itself. You know what I'm saying? I think that's love. Like, cause love ain't always. You can go ahead too.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
You lying.
Nah, for real. I got 4 of them.
I
You
have
got
4
4
on there
too.
Yeah, so it's
Oh
your
damn.
turn.
But like, I don't think love is always positive. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, I think sometimes, cause life will knock you upside the head, but it's because you need it. You know what I'm saying? So that's still love. But I don't know. I think, cause with me, I love life itself. Did that make sense? I just love life.
I hear what
But,
you're
like,
saying.
I don't know. I can't put no definition. I feel like if you don't love, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, love is love, man. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, but a lot of people definition of love is when like they associate it with a feeling. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a feeling.
Yeah. I don't think it's a feeling either because I've had points in my life where I thought it was a feeling or a person. You know, it's just like, why do I feel like I have to have this certain thing.
Right. Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. You don't need a certain thing to feel love or a certain person to feel love. Because then I mean it can be taken away from you.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah, look at you.
That's crazy. You got
Ain't
me.
it? Ain't it?
All right, it's 1-1 right now. I'll let you win, by the way.
You okay.
I'm sorry for you. All right, so.
Okay, you got the jokes. That's cool.
So, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low key.
I hope I look good on camera.
You do.
I hope so. Thanks. Appreciate
All right, so what's next for Diosa, the designer nail tech? That's you could start using that too, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
it. So it's actually the nail designer.
The designer nail tech.
Okay, so why do you want me to switch it?
Because that's
Why? Because that's
look,
what
when
you're
people
saying?
because
But
look,
that's what you're
look,
saying?
hear me out though.
Okay, sure.
When people hear it and they like, damn, I like designer, especially if it be like the females, they like
Yeah.
designer. So if I like designer and my nail tech is a designer nail tech, then that just makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? That's a good idea.
But
I
when
like
you say
that.
it the other way around, it just kind of seems like you just do nails. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I do.
Yeah, throw that
I
in
like
your
my little
bag.
designer too. You know, I like my little
Yeah.
Dior,
See,
but
and it match you. Yeah.
that's funny. Honestly, the next thing I really want to do is 2 things, and it's gonna be difficult for me to figure out what I want to do first or what's the best move. But I really want to open like a shop. I want it to be loft spaces so everybody has their own, space and like they feel like their own boss. I don't want nobody to feel like you're working for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not what it is.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to do that, and I also really want to move out of state. I feel like that could take me to a different mind space and a different, area in my career.
Yeah, you might. You never know who you run into too.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm the celebrity nail tech. I'm gonna find me one. I
right.
promise. I'm gonna find me one. It could be male or female.
All right.
The rappers come to me, get your manicures,
Oh,
okay?
God.
I'll do all that. Whatever you want to do. House call, I don't care. You don't even. It's whatever.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into like, cause I remember you mentioned to me. I forget exactly the conversation,
Yeah.
but kind of not like your religious beliefs, but you was kind of telling me like you went to like the Rasta foreign type.
Yeah, I went to Jamaica. And I went to the it was like a Bob Marley tour. So yeah, that was like, it was a very surreal feeling for me because, so when I was younger, I had this like feeling of I had to belong somewhere.
Yeah.
So when it comes to religion, like, are you a Christian? What are you?
Right.
So I went through that point, and I was probably like, it probably started when I was 8, when I had a newfound realization in myself. And I had a friend who I would go to church with her, and I was like, man, okay, this is cool, but I don't know. But then I don't even know how I came about Bob Marley, but I started to listen to the music, and then I was, for some reason, trying to convert to that religion.
Yeah.
But it was like I just wanted to fit somewhere.
Right.
So I realized like I didn't have to fit in. I can just be a spiritual person.
Yeah.
But when I went there, I cried.
Cried.
I did.
Just
and
like,
then it
wait,
rained and it was sunny. Like
Damn.
that told me something. Like it's certain things that happen in the universe. I'm a very, very universal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What like made you cry? Was you seeing something or?
No, I didn't see something. It was just a very blissful feeling over myself, and especially like what I had recently gone through, which was pretty much just a rough breakup or whatever, and which happened at the beginning of the year. So at the end of the year, when my birthday came around, like I went to the place that was number 1 on my bucket list, and I just felt like I really accomplished something for myself. I really did it, and then I was also there with people who genuinely loved me, and I was just grateful to even have the experience. I went through points in life where I felt like I wasn't going to make it, the next day. So for me to make it somewhere like that, I've never been out the country. So that was it was the first time. Yeah. And the scenery, baby, the scenery was just
So
immaculate.
you felt at peace, like.
I did. It was a peace of mind.
Yeah.
The whole time I was there, I did whatever I wanted to because like I said, it was just me. But, I went with my family, so they would go off and do their own thing. And I would just do something by myself. But even when I was in the resort, I was just walking around, seeing palm trees, ocean. It's just something different than Columbus.
Right.
Or just the States, period.
Yeah. Damn. You're going to make me want to go experience.
I'm telling you.
It's like
Is it your turn or my turn?
I believe it's your turn.
Okay.
But like living life, it'd be stressful. Like it'd be so much to worry about or things you gotta do. So like having that time to just chill, you don't really gotta worry about nothing. Just be at peace. Like and that's the goal. Like that's why the motherfuckers really be going hard, like or a motherfucker like me, just so in the future I can have that. When I'm old, I don't even gotta worry about nothing. I got the bread, I got the love, like I got myself, you know what I'm saying? So I can just really just chill, travel, experience
go about
new things.
how you want to.
Yeah. You travel a lot?
I do. I love to travel just because, I don't have no kids. It's just me. So, why not go somewhere? But I do have 3 trips planned this year.
Damn, you got 3 of?
Yeah, because last year, like, you know, I was going through shit, so I didn't get to take. I took one trip, and that was to Arizona, but I was, you know, it wasn't good enough.
What's your favorite place you've been in the country and out the country?
So out the country is Jamaica because that's the only place I went so far. And in the country, I mean, I'd have to say Atlanta because I've been there multiple times, and I always have a good experience. And you know, somebody that is very close to me lives out there, so every time I go, she shows me a good time.
Where's somewhere you gotta go?
In the States.
Anywhere.
Or out? Okay. That I have to go.
Yeah. Like
That's
it's
kinda
mandatory
hard.
before you kick the bucket.
It's a couple places.
Yeah. Name them.
I would love to go to Turks and Caicos. You know, I would love to go to Puerto Rico. That's not hard because you don't need no passport to go there. Where else? I love to go anywhere where it's water and it's all nice and it got palm trees. I love the palm trees. I love the scenery. I can swim, but I don't like big bodies of water because if something touch me in that water, it's a problem.
I remember this one time I got stung by a jellyfish.
Did you have to pee on yourself?
Nah, that's what everybody asked me too. They actually had like a vinegar.
Ew.
Yeah, they had vinegar in a bottle.
Was you a kid?
Nah, I mean I was young. I was like in middle school or like early high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was at the beach. My family they don't be acting okay. I was with my mom and my sisters, but they be acting like they don't want to do that. So I be going off by myself. I'm in the water by myself. And well, this was on the same trick, but a different day. I think one day I almost drowned, but I ain't gonna speak on that. But I got stung though, and like I don't know, I just got stung, and I went to the people. They had the vinegar.
Yeah, and they sprayed it on you, and that was it.
Yeah, that was.
So
it.
how did it feel?
Nah, when it felt like I got whipped, or you feel me? Like it felt like a whipping or something.
Yeah,
like a. Not necessarily like a belt, but like a switch type shit.
Yeah, for
like
real. Like
quick.
if somebody hit you with a cord or something like that, like why is it like that?
Yeah, real quick. But nah, somewhere, it's places I gotta see. Like I want to see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
The Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
I gotta see like a safari in Africa somewhere. So.
Yeah, the real deal.
Yeah, Tokyo. All in the Northern Lights. I gotta see that shit.
Yes.
I gotta see that. So that's
Definitely.
the places I want to go. Yeah, hold on. Go ahead.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I love any place with a good scenery. Like I said, I love water. I like places where I feel like I can relax.
Yeah.
And I have this type of peace of mind. That's really my main goal. Like I can be a very angry person, but when I'm peaceful, I am the nicest person in the world.
I don't believe you be angry.
You don't think so?
I ain't never seen you angry.
Yeah,
well,
that's good.
You know.
You don't want to see that though,
Right.
because I just, I don't like to get angry, but I have this other side
You
of
got
me
it.
that's just
Or
a
you
little
sitting there
angry.
though.
Yeah, it just.
Hold on, cause I just remembered. You is what's your ethnicity?
I'm black and Puerto Rican.
Black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, my dad's Puerto Rican, my mom's black.
So do you is your like family Spanish?
Well, I don't know that side of my family too well, but I feel like they're more like, yeah, I guess. I don't really know.
But you not, so you don't not speak the language.
I mean, I know how to say certain things. Yeah.
Say podcast in Spanish.
Oh, I don't know how to say
Like
that. Okay.
But no, I just thought that was interesting because looking at you, I never thought.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think I am when you look at me?
Black.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. But then I get a lot that so people's like lying to say to me is like, what do you mix with? Like, why do you figure I'm mixed?
I didn't think you was mixed though.
Yeah, I am. I just didn't grow up with that side, so I don't really.
So you're not really cultured in that area though.
No, but that's why I loved living in California because I did end up seeing a different type of culture, and it was the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, but I grew up black.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Man.
collard green, cornbread, not red beans and rice. And all that. I don't know.
So, I really don't like these conversations. You be seeing like the relationship shit on Instagram.
Like,
I ain't going.
okay, that's fine. I didn't ask for that, but whatever. Are you talking about the ones where they do when they have the girls lined up or whatever? Is that the
No,
ones you talk
I
about?
mean,
Which ones you talk about?
just kind of like the podcast. Them
When
kind
they
of
talking
too.
about
Yeah, where they
relationships?
talking about relationships. You be seeing them?
No, I
You
don't
ever
watch
seen
those.
them?
No, because I don't want
Okay.
to see that.
Yeah, uh, I'll be trying to stay away from that conversation because
Yeah.
a lot of it is don't do it. I'm trying to help you.
Thanks.
A lot of people
I
like,
don't have to yell.
but, but, but
Oh
yeah,
my god.
I feel like you is somebody I can't have a conversation with.
Okay.
But a lot of people like, a lot of it is men should do this, women should do that. But when it comes to relationships, how do you think the dynamic between, because we talked about this a little bit the other day. So how do you think the dynamic between a man and a female should be?
I feel
Or like,
like
what's the ideal relationship? You know what I'm saying?
that I see.
Yeah.
So I feel like I see my parents because I have a good example.
Yeah.
So my stepdad came into my life when I was 5. And my parents have been together it'll be their 20th year anniversary this year.
They trooping.
Yes. And I just feel like when I see them, because I was old enough to know that, that's not my dad, but this is a man coming into our life and he's here to help. My mom had 2 kids, a newborn and a 5-year-old.
Damn.
And then she meets my dad and, they've been together forever.
Yeah.
But I see them and I see, their rough patches that they go through, and like I've seen their little fights and stuff like that. But when I see them come out of it and still love each other the same, that's what I idolize.
So compared to what you see in them versus like what you see just
what I've experienced.
Well, not necessarily what you experienced, but just kind of like today's age, do you think it's a little different?
I feel like it's very different. I feel like there are some people out there that can give you that idea of love again, but I feel like it's hard to find it. A lot of people live in this certain type of world where they feel like they have to have options, or they have to make somebody else feel like they have all the options in the world, when there's somebody that's gonna love you.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Regardless. Like, I always had that with family. When it comes to relationship-wise, I feel like I don't see that.
As far as...
like, somebody loving you unconditionally. Yeah. Like, I know people have their flaws and whatnot, but, I don't think I've ever really seen that.
That'd be my thing with relationships. A lot of it is, like we said earlier, you don't really...
You want to play one more game?
Yeah, but you don't really need nobody else to love you. But in my relationships, I feel like people, that's what they looking for. And like, to love somebody unconditionally, that means whatever they do, you gonna love them, even if they with you or not. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like in relationships, a lot of people like, for one, they expect something out of the other person, and then when that person doesn't uphold that expectation, the love is like
starts to go away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, did you ever really love that person?
I definitely feel that, because I don't understand how some people's minds work when it comes to certain things. Like, how people go about certain things. Like, I feel like, so from my personal experience, I feel like if you leave a relationship and if you truly love somebody, that you should have took some time for yourself afterwards. No matter how you did it, but, jumping into another relationship, that doesn't help you.
Especially if you got like emotions and shit tied up in there.
Man, that's crazy. Like, you can just easily move on, and that's fine. I feel like maybe when we was a little younger, it could have been different. Okay, fuck this nigga, whatever. I'm going to find somebody else. There's somebody else always there. But recently, what I experienced with my healing process and finding myself, I realized that I am okay with being alone.
Yeah. Hey,
And
I'm glad you said that
I
because
love myself.
I say that all the time. Like, I'm
Dude.
ready to die alone. Like,
Listen, I'm cool. Like I love going home to my space. I don't
yeah.
have no kids right now. As a woman, yeah, I want kids. I want a family. I want all that. I want to be married and all that. But if it's not here right now, I'm not going to stress myself.
You know something else I noticed? A lot of times, like the relationships be kind of phony, like in this kind of sense. Like the man, they be with the woman because she look good, and so when other people see them,
Yeah.
they like, oh, he got a baddie,
Yeah.
and then like it be women that be with the nigga for kind of the same reason, like oh she got a nigga, or you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
so
nigga
it's
with
like
money or something,
yeah,
or
you
he
know what
got
I'm saying?
this and this.
So I feel like a lot of it be superficial, and what else? What I was about to say? Damn, what the fuck was I about to say? I done lost my whole train of thought. But
it's okay. It'll come back to you.
it need to come right now, man. Oh yeah, like you said, okay, this is what I'm about to say. Like you said, you good like alone, right? So that's how I think it should be. Like you shouldn't need the other person. You should just kind of want them there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
Yeah. Like I understand like a need of somebody like needing to talk to this person to maybe vent or like that's your person. I feel like personally I've had a slight interaction where I felt like somebody was my person, but then when it really came down to it, it wasn't that.
See, that's the thing though.
Scary.
See, this is what I see, because you can't really. Nobody's your person. Like nobody belong to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have they just gonna move on their own accord. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really. So the idea that you're mine is kind of like you could think that, but they really their own person. You
Most
can't
definitely.
really control what they do or trip about nothing that they do. So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Not too much.
Okay, so I think it's that time. So let them know where they can find you, and leave them with some wisdom, man. Let the young nail text know some.
So my Instagram done_by Des with 2 S's. Facebook, Des Diosa. It's my name, Don't call me anything else. Miss Des Diosa. What you say? It's the
Designer nail tech.
Yeah, the designer nail tech. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. I would love to say to any aspiring nail techs or any woman that needs some guidance, just stay consistent. Continue to heal no matter what you're going through, or no matter how somebody else makes you feel about yourself. Just know that you are the shit.
Yeah, you can
Always. Don't forget
you gotta know it.
Okay,
You
look in the
gotta know
mirror,
it.
talk to yourself.
Oh, God.
Tell yourself you look good today.
And I'll say this too, like you can't let nobody tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Or how to feel about yourself.
Yeah.
So
People can only say their opinions.
So like she said, just know that you is that.
Okay?
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
forget it. Cause I forgot for a little moment, but you don't let nobody ever try to tell you.
But that's part of the process though.
Okay.
Like just make sure you remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an episode. I appreciate you coming.
Of course.
Yeah.